Hello friends, and welcome to my very last video that I make before this baby comes. So she is due this week, and y'all, the contractions have been no joke. They've been keeping me up at night. Last time this happened, a baby came shortly after. So this week I'm gonna be doing some like homemaking slash like nesting. Basically, we are planning on hosting people this week at our house and having friends over and just trying to keep this place functioning and clean so that when she does come, that we can welcome her into a beautiful and clean home, so that when friends and family members come over to visit her after she's born, that the place isn't an absolute wreck. And I know that that is maybe a pipe dream, because this place can get absolutely destroyed in like 30 seconds. Okay, let's be realistic. It's more like 30 minutes. But yeah, I'm just gonna take you guys along with me today as I'm moving around the house and working through these contractions and waiting for this labor to fully kick in. I can tell that we are in early labor, and so we're just gonna do whatever we can to distract ourselves until the full labor kicks in. I'm gonna take you guys through our garden. We're gonna do some cooking, we're gonna do some cleaning, just, you know, all the fun homemaking stuff. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so before we get started on our task today, I wanted to say a huge thank you to Lumi for being the sponsor of today's video. One of the reasons why I was really excited about partnering with Lumi is because they offer this whole body deodorant. I feel like when you are pregnant, you are retaining so much water, and after you give birth, for some reason your body just like postpartum sweats more than usual. Not only that, but you've got like nursing going on and like milk and all that, and to have a whole body deodorant sounds like a dream for postpartum care. So I'm really excited. It also comes in the scent lavender sage, which y'all, it's like my favorite scent. They also sent over this whole body deodorant in like a stick form. This one is in toasted coconut. In addition, they sent over this acidified body wash in clean tangerine, as well as these acidified deodorant wipes. These are in cool cucumber. So for those of you who are not familiar with Lumi and their products, I don't know how you wouldn't be, because they come up on my social media ads like all the time. Their ads are hilarious. Lumi was invented by an OBGYN named Shannon Kingman. It's clinically proven to block body odor all day and continues to control BO for 72 hours. Lumi, like I said, is a whole body deodorant, so you can use this literally anywhere on your body. And I'll let you use your imagination as to what you think that means. It's skin safe, it's baking soda free, it's paraben free, it's cruelty free and vegan, and it's pH optimized to work on your body all day long. Okay, so this toasted coconut smells so good. And these things come in 8 different scents. You can see that they are like totally clear and they won't stain your clothes. Okay, I'm full on putting that on my underarms because it smells so good. I'll show you how this rubs in as well. So Lumi Starter Pack Bundle is a great deal for new customers. It comes with a full-size stick deodorant, the cream deodorant tube, and then 2 free products like the wipes and the mini body wash. There's free US shipping, and just for you guys, Lumi is offering an extra $5 off when you use my link below and use the code KristenH at checkout. That's over 40% off. I can't wait for you guys to try this. Thank you so much, Lumi, for sponsoring today's video. All right, let's get cooking. Okay, everybody, well, we are actually starting this video the night before. I had some sweet potatoes and Brussels sprouts that we needed to get used, and I just wanted to make sure that we got them done before the baby arrived, and this place just turned into madness. So you guys can see here that I grabbed the sweet potatoes. We keep them on our wall, and I brought them over into our sink so that I could get them nice and scrubbed up. They had been in the basket for so long that they had actually started to like grow little tiny roots and stuff. So I had to wash them up and pick all of those off. here you guys can just see I start by cutting my sweet potatoes in half, and then I cut them in slices, and then I dice them here into cubes. And I've just found that this is the easiest way to eat sweet potatoes. I used to really try to make them look like French fries or something like that, but I have found out that this way they wind up just cooking a lot more evenly, and so this is how we have always done these. So I keep my roasting vegetables super simple. I always set my oven to 425, and I simply use olive oil and salt on my roasted veggies. And you guys, I mean, it's not that I don't like other spices or anything like that, but to me, this is just the best. So you guys can see here that I am pouring these out into our pan, but I had so many that I needed to get cooked that I actually wound up taking up a pan and a half. I like to get these done first because they take a little bit longer. I also decided to do some Brussels sprouts along with these, but I put these in while I'm going to be cutting up these Brussels sprouts. This is something that we used to eat all the time, and I totally forgot about them. My stepmom brought them over the weekend before this video was shot, and oh my gosh, we love us some Brussels sprouts. And the funny thing is that our kids, they act like they're turned off by them, but they actually love them too. So I'm going to go ahead and rinse off my colander and fill up my water so that I can get started on boiling our noodles. We're just going to make like a super simple kind of like creamy noodle to go along with this dinner, and then I am going to get started on our chicken. So I decided tonight to just keep things simple and just do like a fried chicken. A lot of times I will cut up a bunch of like onions and garlic and everything and do it up real big, but we just kept it really simple this time. Turn around.
I don't have a pot.
That is some fried chicken.
Oh.
There you go. There you go.
I want to crack an egg. Can I mix it?
Yeah.
With a spoon. Whoa, yo, it's so fun to play with.
Hey, ready? Crack it. There you go. Now it's cracked. You know how to do it?
Yep,
Oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh. That's okay.
We have to take all those out. Hi. Hi. We're doing good. I want to crack another one.
That's all. We're just eating it too.
Why are you putting that on there? It smells so good. Can I smell it again? How would you get sick by touching that?
You get sick if you touch it and then you put it in your mouth. That would definitely get you sick.
But Mommy, whenever you're done, you have to put it on here.
So the way that we do our fried chicken is super simple. It's just rolling it in some flour and then dipping it in an egg, and then we put it in some breadcrumbs, and then we just put it in hot olive oil on the stove. Here you guys can see that I'm just dropping in these noodles, and I'm going to cook them for about 10 minutes, and then we will keep working on this chicken. Not this time.
Next time, can I do those?
Yeah.
No. Can I do that?
No.
Can I do? Why did I put it in that?
I did put it in that. Be careful, okay?
I will be careful.
I don't know about y'all, but there is nothing that I love like fried chicken. It's so funny because sometimes our girls like chicken and sometimes they don't, but if they know that it's cooked like this, they always love it. They actually call it Chick-fil-A chicken. So you guys can see here that I pulled out the roasted veggies. I'm deciding to just give them a little bit of a stir. Sometimes I forget this step and they get completely black on the bottom, which I don't really mind, but our kids mind. And so I'm trying to do my best to really get them all stirred up and cooked evenly here. And we're pouring out these noodles, and I always use olive oil on the bottom of my pan to keep it from sticking. So I'm just gonna go ahead and work these around and then pull out the chicken.
It's time for dinner, and Mom's making dinner.
All right, and here I am pulling out these sweet potatoes and Brussels sprouts for good, and I'm gonna work on the rest of the chicken. And you guys will see here that after I take out all of our fried chicken, I am going to use the olive oil at the bottom of the pan to help make the sauce for the noodles. So here I'm just using heavy cream. Like I said, I usually chop up onion and garlic, but today I was running low on time. You guys can see how dark it's already getting. And so I took the lazy route and I just used some diced onions, like some dried diced onions and some garlic powder. And honestly, I wasn't sure how this was going to turn out. I've actually never done it this way, but it turned out tasting nearly exactly like it does when I cut up all of the fresh veggies and everything. So I probably shouldn't say that out loud, but it's true. So then here I'm going to take our noodles and I'm just gonna put them into the sauce. I don't always do it this way, but Josh likes it when everything is like even on all of the noodles. And so I just figured this way, not one person gets more sauce than anybody else. Alright, and lastly, I'm just going to plate this up and show y'all a little bit of how it looks. I apologize for the lighting in here. I did not realize how dark it was looking on camera, but as y'all could probably see on the timestamps on our stove, it was getting pretty darn late, but the girls absolutely ate this up. They were in love and we had the best night.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
So I'm out here early this morning and you guys can see that a lot of our roses are faded. So I'm gonna take some time and see if I can deadhead some of these and see if I can get them to come back to life. I'm trying to leave all of these red ones for new growth. So I have been having to get out super early to do this gardening. Y'all, it has been a crazy heat wave here in the Nebraska, Iowa area. It has been like 100-degree days, and this is probably about 7 o'clock in the morning the next day. And I was already hot, y'all. Like, it was a lot. But I will say that it was beautiful, and I'm really glad that I got this done before the baby comes. I had to give everything a good water as well, because otherwise I'm sure that I would go into the hospital and come back and everything would be dead. I'm also pulling out a few weeds here, as you guys can see. Oh my goodness, you guys, I got a surprise delivery from Antique Candle Company. You guys know that I have a referral code for these guys, but I know it's a little bit early, but I'm so excited. They sent over their like autumn collection, which I'm not gonna lie, I love candles any time of year, but especially in the fall. And so we've already kind of gotten into these and smelled some of them, but oh my word. Okay, so if you're interested, check it out. I will put it in the description. This was just such an amazing surprise today. Our girls slept in super late this day. Oh my gosh, I could not believe it. They slept in until like almost 9 o'clock. It was crazy. But I thought I would just show you guys a little bit of what our kitchen looked like this morning. I try to be good about cleaning up our kitchen at night, but we had a really full weekend with lots of family. And I just wanted to give y'all permission to know that sometimes our house looks like an absolute disaster and yours can too. I also wanted to have a little moment for these beautiful flowers. My sweet friend Danny, who had a baby shower this weekend, that was one of their gifts that they sent us home with, was a little bouquet, and I just thought it was so beautiful. And then from here, I did want to show you guys this new makeup I'm trying out. It's called OG. Okay, y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I was influenced. So I've seen these all over Instagram and Facebook and everything, and I decided to give it a try. You guys can see here that it's like a stick type makeup, but it's supposed to be really hydrating. And so I decided to try it. It came with like a foundation stick, a bronzer, a blush stick, and then like a highlighter stick. And so I'm just kind of showing you guys how I've been trying it out. Okay, and this is an after of the makeup. You guys can see that I feel like it blends pretty well. I did a good job of picking out the right color too. I wasn't really sure when I ordered it online because you can't really test it on your skin, obviously. The only thing I'm not 100% sure about is if it's going to like settle into my creases, just because there isn't really like a setting property to it, but it feels really nice. It feels like really hydrating and everything. So I don't know, I'm just gonna keep using it. You guys can see here that I have this waterproof pad that I'm sleeping on every night. I am paranoid about my water breaking and I just don't want to clean that up. So this will remain here. So I did want to get my bed made this day. I have this like weird paranoia that I'm going to have to send people back to our house to let out our dog or pick up something for us while we're in the hospital. And I honestly just want the place to look really beautiful and picked up so that when we come home, it's this warm and inviting house. And then I ventured outside into this insane heat to try to tend to some of our flowers. But y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I got sprayed a few times with a hose and I was not mad about it. It is blazing hot out here and not my favorite time to be pregnant. C.S. Lewis has a quote that says, "I think I can understand that feeling about a housewife's work being like that of Sisyphus, who was that stone-rolling gentleman. But it is surely, in reality, the most important work in the world. What do ships, railways, mines, cars, government, etc. exist for, except that people may be fed, warmed, and safe in their own homes?" As Dr. Johnson said, to be happy at home is the end of all human endeavor. First to be happy, to prepare for being happy in our own real home hereafter. Second, in the meantime, to be happy in our houses. We wage war in order to have peace. We work in order to have some leisure. We produce food in order to eat it. So your job is the one for which all others exist. So in short, the homemaker has the ultimate career. All other careers exist for this one purpose only, and that is to support the ultimate career. excited to be a big sister?
Yeah.
Yeah, where's your baby sister? Are you sitting on her?
Yeah.
You want a kiss? Love you.
Love you.
Love you.
Love you.
I wanted to take advantage of the incredible daylilies that are blooming outside of our house. We have little yellow ones that come up in our front yard first, but then about midsummer, these huge orange ones come up, and we have them both in our front yard and on our backyard. And I just wanted to take advantage of these and bring some of them into the house just to bring a little bit more life. There is nothing that I love like fresh flowers. All right, and getting back into some kitchen chores, we did have this little dress that had some strawberry stains on it, so I decided to go ahead and put that in the laundry and then take out some of these dishes that needed to be done. This is always the never-ending task in our house, but I'm just trying to get everything super organized. My thought is that if it's all looking good, then Josh can maintain it whenever I am back home and a little bit out of commission. Unfortunately, at this time, Ruby had a little spill and she was so sad. It's funny because a lot of times I'm trying to figure out what fills my days. And I know that there's like housework to be done and YouTube work to be done, but in reality, a lot of what I do during the day is answering questions and mending relationships and just trying to help these kiddos along in their daily walk. And there's nothing that I love more than that. Here you guys can see I'm having a painful contraction. I was having a lot of these this day, even though I didn't necessarily record each and every one of them, but I was just trying to get through the task and keep going. Okay, so y'all, I know I said that we're having company over tomorrow, but I honestly wonder if that's even going to happen. I'm having such strong and painful contractions right now. It might look like I am just doing whatever and that it looks all so easy, but y'all, I'm struggling. I'm just trying to distract myself from the pain and be productive in the meantime, but I might be throwing in the towel soon and just go lay on the couch for a little bit. This is usually about the time that you guys in the comments start saying like, be kind to yourself, you know, stop when you need to rest. And I promise you that I am wrapping up things for today, but there was just a couple more things. I hate when I get the kitchen 90% clean and like leave that last 10%, you know, when things are still gross on the counters and everything. So like I said, because we were going to be having some people in our home, I wanted to make sure that even like our stove and everything was all wiped up and just have that nice clean atmosphere for whenever this baby gets here and whenever people are going to be coming in and out of our home. So I did decide to finish up this task before I moved on with the rest of my day, but Please don't be mad at me for it. All right, y'all, I am going down. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna lie. I'm in a ton of pain. I can feel her head like pushing down with every step, so I might just need to be done for today. All right, everybody, well, wish me luck. I always get a little bit nervous every time a new baby comes in. This time is no different. It always seems a little bit scary and overwhelming, but every time it has been like the coolest experience. So I will do my absolute best to document this for you, but you know, if I don't, that's okay too. I will absolutely give you an update as soon as I can on baby girl arriving. Cannot wait to share that with you. So keep your eyes out for that next time. And until then, we'll see you later. Bye.